So we continue in Luke's Gospel in chapter 8, verse 40 to chapter 9, verse 9. I want to highlight the theme today, do not fear, only believe. In this passage, we have a miracle inside a story. And what happens is that Jairus, who's a leader of the synagogue, comes to Jesus. His daughter is in terrible shape. She's only about 12 years old and she's dying. And so Jesus, being Jesus, he just immediately says, of course, he will come. And as he's going, we have this story within the story of the woman who had been having the hemorrhage of blood for many years, 12 years. And there's part of you as you read through the gospel, you're like, this 12-year-old girl is dying. You can't stop. You've got to hurry. You've got to get there before she passes away. And Jesus takes the time to speak with that woman, to encourage her. She's healed. He tells her, daughter, your faith has made you well. Go in peace. And then, if you're hearing this story for the first time, your heart drops because right after he says that, while he's still speaking, someone comes from the leader's house to say, your daughter is dead. Do not trouble the teacher any longer. And that leads to our verse for the day. When Jesus heard this, he replied, do not fear, only believe, and she will be saved. That's such a phrase, I think, for all of us to hold on to. Do not fear, only believe. Fear is the opposite of faith. It's the opposite of trust. And fear is infectious. And all of our attitudes are infectious, which is part of why we all have to look to our own attitudes and what we're spreading in our circles of relationship. Because we can spread love and joy and peace and kindness and all the fruit of the Spirit. We can share in an infectious, positive way. And at the same time, we can infect other people with a negative attitude of fear, mistrust, anger, suspicion, anxiety. Whatever your attitude is, it is contagious. And we need to remember that. And we want to make sure that we're leaning into belief and trust and putting our confidence in God and our hope in God and in Christ. And so I pray today, whatever situations are making you fearful, it could be a physical challenge that you're facing or that you've been coping with for a long time. It could be something in your family. It could be something in our nation and our world that is causing you great fear and anxiety. I pray that you will continue to put your trust in God and do not fear, only believe.